The very first thing that I'm feeling as I tune into this collective energy is intensity. Like there's a storm either already happening in your life right now, or one is on the way. And I mean that both literally and energetically. This is significant upheaval energy, change that is not small, change that is going to reshape things. But this storm is purposeful. This disruption is not random. Spirit is not punishing you. What's happening or what's coming is a necessary rearrangement of your life, so you can step into something far greater than where you currently are. But Spirit is being very adamant that some of these changes are urgent. There's a very clear message of no more delay, no more distraction. Your soul has been waiting, and the universe is no longer asking, it's insisting. There's this massive healing theme, like complete healing, not surface level, not I've done some therapy and I journal sometimes. We're talking about going all the way into the wounds, into the places you haven't wanted to look, into the stories you've been telling yourself about who you are and what you deserve. And Spirit is presenting you with what I can only describe as a choice point. You have an incredible ability to heal, not just yourself, but others. There's a genuine gift in this collective, people who have been through things that most couldn't survive, and who have come out of the other side with a capacity for compassion and wisdom that is rare. Some of you are meant to become healers, teachers, guides, people who help others navigate the exact roads you've already walked. But here's the question Spirit is asking you right now. Are you going to take that? Are you going to step into that? Or are you going to let the old trauma, the limiting beliefs, the false ideas about who you are, the toxic dynamics you've been tolerating, are you going to keep letting those things push your light further into the background? Because both paths are available to you right now, and only you can choose. Something really specific is coming through in this energy. Spirit has been sending you signs repeatedly. Angel numbers, recurring symbols, patterns, synchronicities, and some of you have been seeing them and brushing them off, rationalizing them away, telling yourself it's a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. There's no such thing as coincidences, in my opinion. Your spiritual team has been working overtime trying to get your attention, and the message right now is to open your senses back up. Get out of your head and back into the present moment. Start paying attention again to the way Spirit communicates with you, because the guidance you've been asking for is already being given. You just need to be in a space to receive it. And speaking of receiving, I'm getting this energy of surrendering to non-action that I don't want to skip over, because this is actually counterintuitive for a lot of us. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is nothing at all. Stop doing, stop pushing, stop planning every move, stop trying to figure it all out right now. There is wisdom coming. Spirit is literally saying, prepare for new knowledge, prepare for downloads. But you have to create the stillness to let it land. You cannot receive while your hands are already full. Okay, so here's where things are getting really interesting. There are two seemingly opposite energies pulling at this collective at the same time. On one hand, there's movement energy, action energy, bold, cardinal, make the first move energy. There's a sense of your dreams and desires are right there. They've been waiting patiently. It's time to go. On the other hand, there's an equally loud energy saying, slow down, caution, don't rush, listen first. And I sat with this for a minute because at first it seems like a contradiction. But what Spirit is actually saying is that both are true, just for different areas of your life. There are things you need to move on now. And there are other things that are genuinely not ready yet. Enforcing them right now would cause more harm than good. Some situations in your life is saying nothing will come of this right now. And that's not a forever answer, it's a timing answer. The door isn't closed. It's just not the moment. The skill here is learning to discern which is which. That's where your intuition comes in. And your intuition is absolutely available to you if you quiet down enough to hear it. Your intellect cannot guide you all the way to where you're going. Your mind is a tool, not a compass. Your heart is the compass. Now let me step into the love and relationship energy because it feels loaded. First, there's long-term relationship energy here, commitment energy, For some of you, this could be pointing toward a relationship that has the potential to go the distance or a deepening of something already established. I'm hearing meant to be, and I'm seeing a ring in my mind's eye. So there could even be a proposal happening in the future. But at the same time, and this is important, there are some real shadows showing up around love right now. Codependency, addiction-like attachment patterns, envy, feeling trapped. These are not small things, and Spirit is not glossing over them. I'm hearing a clear message to follow your heart. Allow love to lead the way, yes, but that requires you to silence the mind, face your fears, and connect with your actual truth. Not the story your ego has been telling you, not the fear of being alone, the fear of what people will think. Your truth. Because I'm also feeling this ego energy too, and it's showing up in love in a really sneaky way. The ego can protect you and sabotage you at the same time. And some of you are staying in situations out of fear or pushing people away as a form of self-protection, when what's actually needed is vulnerability and honesty. There's unfinished business in this collective. For some of you, something you thought was over isn't. Situations and people are resurfacing. There are emotions that haven't been fully processed, things that were left unsaid, and Spirit is saying the current scenario is not the final scenario. More healing is necessary before the story closes. And that's not a bad thing, that's just the truth. What Spirit is ultimately guiding you toward is reciprocity. A relationship that is balanced, whether it's romantic, a friendship, a business partnership, that feels like genuine give and take, where you inspire each other, where you make each other better, where you're genuinely more powerful together than you are apart. That is what is possible for you. But you may need to do some releasing and some honest self-examination before you're ready to hold it. And please give yourself grace. The love you've been waiting to receive from someone else starts in here. Inner acceptance, self-love, that's the actual work. Family is coming up in a significant way. I'm feeling this unconditional love, family is everything type of energy. You might be seeing sixes or 600, 6 o'clock. And for some of you, this is about a healing that needs to happen within your family dynamic. Generational wounds, unspoken things, the way love was or wasn't modeled for you. There may also be something around pregnancy or a new life coming into the family for some in this collective. That energy is very present. And I'm feeling this beautiful earth angel energy. Some of you are genuinely here to hold space, to love people well, to be a light in the lives around you. Don't underestimate what you carry just by being in someone's presence. Career-wise, I'm feeling real contrast. On one side, there's job loss or decrease energy, but on the other side, there's promotion, raise, entrepreneurship, and new opportunity energy. For some people, something is ending in the career space, a position, a contract, a chapter. And for others, something is expanding. Some of you are being pushed out of something comfortable so you can step into something better. The entrepreneurship energy is strong in this collective. There are people in this group who are meant to build something of their own, and Spirit is confirming that. The success energy you're feeling isn't accidental. The recognition energy you're feeling isn't accidental. Crystals might be significant, working with crystals, purchasing crystals, the name crystal. That was random, but it's something I'm seeing. Achievement energy is showing up, which speaks to being seen publicly. The completion of something significant, positive results from hard work. Your work is definitely being noticed. So keep going, do not give up. There's also this really beautiful firefly energy. You could have recently seen a firefly. Spirit is saying, express yourself creatively. See things through the eyes of a child, through the eyes of wonder. Let your gifts be visible. I'm seeing the magician reversed. This energy I'm picking up on is about someone who has incredible power available to them, but isn't fully accessing it yet. Maybe through self-doubt, maybe through distraction, maybe through not fully believing in what they carry. Maybe there was a time when you expressed your gifts, maybe something as simple as your intuition, and someone dismissed it as incorrect or you just overthinking because of their own self-denial. So it made you doubt yourself. That's for someone very specific. But the power is there. It's always been there. The message for your career and creative path is to tap in. I'm feeling this Eight of Wands energy. Things can move very fast when you align. Don't be surprised when momentum picks up quickly once you make the decision to fully commit. This is a pivotal moment in your spiritual path. I'm seeing a labyrinth, this massive, intricate maze. This energy is deeply significant. You could be going through your Saturn return. It feels like a major life recalibration, an invitation into deep self-discovery. You are being asked to walk the spiral, not in a straight line, to go inward, turn corners you didn't expect, double back sometimes, and trust that the path is leading somewhere even when you can't see the center yet. I'm also getting a message to prioritize the sacred in your daily life, in your routines, in the way you treat your own time and space. Make room for ritual, for stillness, for the things that reconnect you to what actually matters to you. Your light has been obscured by circumstances, by heaviness, by the noise of the world. Spirit is asking you to protect your sacred space and your sacred self. Sweet oblivion, this feeling of blissful nothingness, peaceful unawareness, like you're in a deep sleep and all your stress and worries fade away. The message is essentially it's okay that you don't have it all figured out. You are floating in the cosmos of your own life, and uncertainty right now is not a sign that something is wrong. It's actually a sign that you are in between chapters. The old story hasn't ended and the new one hasn't fully been written yet. Did you forget all that you had to go through to be you? Spirit is asking you to honor your whole story. Every hard chapter, every version of you that had to survive something, every moment that shaped you. You did not go through all of that for nothing. The full book of your life, every single chapter you've written is sacred. And it is the exact foundation that your next season is being built on. This is about integration, not perfection. Express all aspects of yourself, the spiritual and the physical, the strong and the soft, the healer and the one who still needs healing. You are not meant to be one-dimensional. And any relationship or situation that requires you to shrink a part of yourself is out of alignment. Let go of what's weighing you down, not from a place of force, from a place of willingness. What do you need to release? What are you holding on to that you already know doesn't belong in your next chapter? The answer is probably already sitting in your chest right now. You know what it is. If you made it this far, this message is clearly for you. And Spirit wants you to know that you've been playing small, not because you lack gifts. You have more gifts than you've been willing to claim, not because the timing isn't right. The timing is actually now. But because somewhere along the way, you started believing that your light was too much, too bright, or not enough, or somehow for you not to shine. Spirit is done with that story. You're being called into the fullness of who you are, the magic of who you are. Prosperity is ahead. Victory is ahead. New connections, aligned relationships, recognition, momentum, it's all ahead. But it requires you to be bold, to make the first move, to follow your heart even when your mind hasn't caught up yet, to do the healing even when it's uncomfortable, to receive love from yourself first, from others, from life itself. You are an earth angel. You are here on purpose. And the universe has heard every single prayer you've sent out. Have faith. And if no one else is rooting for you, know that I am. I love you so much.